Oh, we have an embargo section.
Just on Trent. You said he doesn't defend always good.
Like all players in the world. Don't. If you do that now, get that in the wrong way, that would be really not okay.
What do you do to try and improve his defence?
They're different things. No, they're different things. This first part of the season, we as a team didn't defend well. That's the truth. So we know that. We saw it. The analyze was easy. We had easy analyze. It was like, oh my God, what's that? And as defender, Trent is involved in that. But all the other three as well. In our case, all the other six as well. So we as a unit didn't defend well. That's why you look sometimes in situations that you come too late. But it's not possible. That's why defending is an art, if you want. Because everything has to work together. Offensively, one skill, one guy makes a difference, goal. Defensively, one guy defends the whole pitch, not possible. So you need everybody involved, and we were not good at that. That's the truth. My responsibility. So then, and Trent didn't do well. That's in his moments as well. In these moments, other moments where he defended exceptionally well. But for him, in his situation, nobody mentions them. It's like you have a list: bad defending, good defending, bad defending. Massive, and the good defending is it's like you cannot even see. It's like but he did, and that's what I see because I'm not dumb. I would talk the whole day to him about it. I would work the whole day with him on it to be the best. But now we come to a point. The very important football is that a player they have to improve in all parts, and he's 23 and he has to improve even offensively. He has to. So, but it's the first thing you do if you judge a player. You think about his overall package. And the skill set he has for being influential in possession is mad. For right back, I don't know you saw ever a right back like this. Where you think, okay, passing here, passing there, switching side, crossing there, free kicks, corners, all these kind of things. Smart decisions, quick decisions, all this kind of, that's it. And actually, it's not that I spoke to Trent like this and said, that's what you are good at. It's not important. So he's an outstanding football player in a situation that three other right backs in this country were doing really well. We should not forget that. So Gareth Southgate cannot line up all four. So whoever will be, one will be disappointed. Two. Yeah, probably we can bring two together. That's the situation. So it's really and the view on that, how impactful can he be? That's number one. So what is he good at? That's how we judge a player. And then on the rest we work. Now we have the way we play. The way we play. For example, if you are not a football specialist, if we do high press, very often, not always, but very often, Trent is the highest of all three in the back. So it means in the high press situation, he's the one who goes through right. And that's the way we play football. Now you can say, yeah, then defend better. You cannot have everything. So if you want to high press, you need players in specific positions. We either way do a striker a bit wider, put a striker a bit wider to cover that area, and the midfield a bit higher, or we cover that the last line with three players plus Fabinho or whoever plays the six, and have him higher. So now we don't get the ball there, and the next ball goes long on that side. Yeah, now Joel, Joey, Ibu, whoever on that side plays. Has to cover that, and that's fine. That's a risk we take. It's not a crazy risk. We win the ball in 9 out of 10 times. But in that one moment where we don't win it, people ask, where's Trent? And that's a question I don't understand. It's just everybody watches football that often, that long. Why you would then say, yeah, he has to be, that's his main job. But I told him he has to be there. So, other situation, we press extremely brave when we are good. And actually, we defended bad when we didn't press brave. Maybe just were waiting a little bit because nobody knew exactly, will he still go, will he, all these kind of things. So we are extremely brave in these situations and win balls with it. No, we don't win the ball with it. That's the nature of pressing. You bring more players than you need actually on the ball side to make it more likely to win the ball. That gives you again a chance on the other side. You're slightly exposed. It's football. The pitch is too big to be everywhere with 5 players. And again, he's involved in that. Yes. And then ball again in behind, not there. What's going on? But there are other situations where he was not aware of the situation, where they passed the ball through him, or where it was a challenge he should have won. True. Every player in the league has these challenges. With him, we think, oh, good, you pick it out, analyze, so easy. all the experts saying, in this situation you see, that's a weakness. Honestly, I just don't get it. I just don't get that part of it. So that we just accept that a world-class talent gets judged by the one thing he's not as world-class as in other things. If he would not be a good defender, he wouldn't play. I cannot just tell him, whatever, you get the ball, wait there. He's not a fullback. In other games, you have these specialists probably. If you have the ball, give it to Trent, he will do something special. No, he's involved in everything, and it's absolutely fine. He's doing well. But again, it's no criticism on anybody. We have all our different ideas, different match plans, different ways to play. And if that doesn't fit to England, then, yeah, that's it. We cannot change it. How I said, the player can only offer what he can offer. And I, or Gareth, or whoever, makes a decision if that fits in the way they play. And the player has to accept that. That's the world we are living in.
You said he didn't come back in a party mood.
Yeah, it was completely normal back, but it's not England. It's not that they won 2 games and he's set up 4 goals or whatever. He was completely normal. We had a talk, normal talk. He's anyway not a joker. Like coming in, boss, how are you, or whatever. Listen, so and then I just wanted to know how was it, and he told me, and then I gave him my point of view on that, and since then we just train.
So would your point of view be, I'm trying to think of what you would say, do you say, work hard and you can still get in the squad?
Sorry.
Work hard in this next 6 weeks and you can still get in the squad, or is that not?
That's obvious. I don't have to say that. That's clear. In the next 6 weeks, I hope not for us, and I hope actually for nobody. But if then, at least not us, there will be injuries. So who knows who will go to the World Cup? And I can tell you, after all I saw, the right back position is not the problem of England. So, again, maybe he's not listening anyway.
You can have lost
No, Winnie switched off already. Are you live?
Just a supplement to that is to the whole Trent question, but the big thing is assist numbers are down, but the fact is his actual passing numbers into the box, progressing, passing from sort of areas further forward, they're actually up. So obviously you know all this. Have you looked at the reason why so far his actual assists and he hasn't got any basically?
Yeah, because we didn't play well. Yeah. Come on, how many really good games we had? We are not dumb. We see that. As a team, we didn't perform now on the highest possible level. So, and now we pick one player. He's passing are good. So like with Mo didn't score, but is involved in more finishing situations than any other player in Europe. And we criticize him for that. He will score. He will score. The other one, and there's a point when the crosses hit the right head again. So in that moment, of course, that's not our problem. We have to make sure that we are really in the game, that we get rhythm, keep rhythm, get momentum, keep momentum, stay in it, defend on an incredibly high level, and go again, try, don't be bothered by missing chances, stuff like that. It's early in the season, but it's not like we start now. We know. We are far away from the area we want to be. But that's not to change if you look back. But the reason was we didn't play exactly what we wanted. So, my responsibility, 1,000%. And I can pick all out these little things, and that's why you create it in an idle world. You create an atmosphere in the team where nobody's thinking about these kind of things. Where just because you know you are difficult to play, for the opponents it's extremely difficult to create a chance. So it means this little battle you won already. From here we go. We will create. Will we always score? No, but the more we can create, the more likely it gets to score, and all these kind of things. So not being involved, having like 5 assists, I don't know how many assists he had, but not being involved in any other situation, that would be a concern. Because it was really lucky. So, or the same for Mo, for example, not being involved in goal-scoring situations, but scoring 3. Well, Makes no sense for us. Happy in that moment, but then we have a problem football-wise. So this is a part we don't have to change too much. We have to change. We have to work on the overall performance, that we are really, really in the game and not like waves. No, just on a consistently high energy and intensity level.
Sorry about this, but it kind of begs the question why. You know, you say you're not where you want to be. You've not performed as you should be. And I know you can't really answer that question, but
Why you ask the question?
Well, I was going to say, you looked at it. Do you think you're now close? I mean, if you want to answer that question.
No. For me, we only had the Ajax game since then. So Napoli was rock bottom, of course. So I would have loved to play Wolves after that, even after 2 days. But it's a moment where you just want to show immediate reaction. Come on, reaction. Couldn't. But then we could show a reaction against Ajax, and it was a reaction. It was a clear reaction. Everybody in the stadium was a bit between joy and relief, I would say. At least that was I felt. I really liked the game, but it was relief as well. Okay, we brought it on the pitch. That's what we wanted to do. So yes, if we do that again, we are definitely on the right way. That's it. But this is the basis, and this is the lowest level allowed, intensity-wise, focus-wise. In a lot of different things, this should be lowest level, and it was good, really good. But we expect a lot from ourselves. You don't have to tell us you need to have more points. You need to fight for this and that. We want to do that, but we didn't. But that's now the basis we are coming from. Ajax is the basis, and that's why we have to do again and better.
Right, thank you, everyone.
I answered the question you thought I cannot answer. Good. You're welcome.
You wouldn't want to answer it.
Yeah. See ya.